Corporate challenges are where companies decide to operate a challenge, normally in support of their Charity of the Year partnership, by allowing their employees to take on a challenge. So it could be a one-day trek through London or through the Lake District, or it could be like here with Lloyds Banking Group in the Atlas Mountains in Morocco. Charity Challenge have been operating for 25 years. We're a multi-award winning company. We've raised nearly £80 million for thousands of charities, and we've represented most of the FTSE 100 companies.
I was overwhelmed by their professionalism, their expertise.
Charity Challenge are a brilliant partner. When you're bringing together a large group, like 40, 50 people, to do an event like this, you know, all the logistics that go into it, Charity Challenge make it really, really easy for us. They are worth their weight in gold.
So from the very beginning, we'll help companies decide whether it's UK, overseas, number of days. If it needs to be inclusive to have multiple difficulty levels, we'll then put together a web page. We have videography, we can provide images to help promote it. We'll then do webinars to talk to the interested employees and make sure that they're aware of what they're getting themselves into before they apply to take part. And then we have a whole supporter journey where we help people with fitness training, fundraising, clothing and equipment, visas, vaccinations, passports, travel insurance, extensions and so on. So there's a whole one-stop shop service.
They've been sending emails to everyone, text messages, we've had the online portal. So they've just been really supportive and kind of kept like the organization side out of my hands, and I just had to make sure that people signed up to register and they did the rest.
And then on the challenges we have leaders, doctors, support teams, so that employees just need to focus on the challenge at hand and get the most out of it.
We've had Charity Challenge team leaders who have brought the team together, shared their experience, answered questions, motivated the trekkers.
They carry everyone of all abilities through the challenge.
I have had descriptions that they are our heroes, and they literally got people on and off that mountain. There's a whole host of different benefits to meet, to network, to meet people that you would never cross with.
Definitely I've made some new connections, so there's people that I'll definitely keep in touch with, and probably not only on kind of like a personal level but professional as well.
It creates a community, it creates an environment where it's psychologically safe and you can get to know them on a deeper level, and then when you come back the working environment's completely different. You've got a workplace that's operating on another level.
Going really deep with conversations that you wouldn't normally have when you're sitting at a desk, and being in this environment, it's like a conduit for people to just kind of be on the same level and just open up.
So lots and lots of corporates getting their staff outdoors, fresh air, nature, exercise. It's good for mental well-being and obviously raising money for charity partnerships.
I think the big reason that people should push themselves to come and do something like this is the sense of achievement that you get, but I think it's the safe space that it kind of happens in.
But it's really since COVID, I think that companies have seen the benefits of getting staff who perhaps have been working remotely or hybrid working, getting them together. You could work with someone 10 years in the same office, and within 24 hours on these trips, you're just talking about family and your background, your kids and things that have happened during your life. So it really does connect people, unlike the work environment.
It's really nice to just catch up with people that you might speak to over email, or you might see them on the Teams call, but you actually never meet up in person.
The purpose at UHY is to help you prosper. So this event helps our teams prosper, but we're also helping community, helping the charity prosper at the same time.
We invest heavily in making sure that our culture is, ethical. We've got lots of integrity, and events like this just bring people together, and I think they bring out the best in people.
I did 20 miles today. I've never done anything like that in my life.
Probably the wildest 2 days of my life.
It was tough, like mentally and kind of physically.
I'm knackered, but I am exhilarated. People have been really supportive of everybody, which has been so lovely. I feel like the bond we've now created has just been, it's been amazing.
We've all been crying at the top of that and hugging each other and crying at the top of that.
We carry each other through the lows, we celebrate the highs together, and we just have a brilliant time.
After about 3 days, you really feel that you are absolutely in love with all these people because they've seen you at your worst, they've seen you at your best.
Our real mission statement is helping Britain prosper, and actually to do that, these types of things do make a big difference.
And when you see the contribution you've made, and then like we're, as a collective, we're almost at £500,000, that's just one of the most best things I've ever done.